Sometimes when God promises you something and he gives you a word, the battle that you are fighting is just letting you know that you are in the right place. He said, I tell people all the time, we have this ideology that we won't fight any battles. Listen, the only time if you are in a battle and you don't get shot at, it's either you are in the wrong battle or you are the enemy. I'll say it again. If you are in a battle and you don't get shot at, you are either in the wrong battle or you are the enemy. The only time they will shoot at you is when you are a threat. If the devil isn't fighting you, then you ain't doing something right. If you're going to try to score your opponent's goal, what's supposed to happen? Defenders are supposed to try to stop it. They're supposed to tackle you because you are a threat. Jesus said, we're going to the other side, and the storm came. Sometimes storms are just indications that victory is on the other side. And so they get on this boat, and Jesus is asleep. It says that Jesus is asleep on a pillow. Like man's is sleep. Comfortable. Now, when you sleep on a pillow, that means you have every intention to relax. This is not some kind of, let me just take a 5-minute power nap. This is, I want to crash, right? Now, he had broken them the parables and he's talked to them. And here he was sleeping in the boat. Now you must understand that John 1 says in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God, and everything created was created by him and for him and through him. And in him was the light, and light became the life of men. In other words, the living Word personified of God, the very one who brings life, was sleeping in a boat. So if life is in a boat, then death cannot exist where life is. And so he had told them all things. He said, listen, understand what I'm saying to you. We're going to make it to the other side because I have said it, because I have spoken it. The circumstance does not have any impact on what the word has said. The storm does not negate the validity of the word. If anything, the storm has no choice but to succumb to the word because the word has gone ahead. So Jesus is asleep and everybody's chilling. They said that he was asleep at the stern, that's at the top of the boat, in the top position, where the what's that thing called? I forget it. Not the anchor. The rudder. Is that what it's called? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That thing. The boat. Thank you. That circle thing with the spokes thing. Where he used to control the boat. I forget it right now. But that's where he was asleep. And it was significant to me because what he said to me, that even when he was asleep, he was still in control of the ship. Chilling. And they began to panic, right? And they wake him up and like, Jesus, don't you care that we're in this storm? Have you ever been in a time in your life where you're asking Jesus, don't you care that I'm in this? Like, hello? Jesus. Paging Jesus, paging, mayday, Jesus, mayday, come in, Jesus, right? Have you ever been in those situations? And it seemed like Jesus said nothing and he was quiet, but he was there. And I say this all the times, that just because the teacher is silent doesn't mean he's not present in the midst of the test. The teacher never speaks in the midst of the test, but he's always present. Take it back to high school. When there's a test being written, the teacher's there going around. He ain't saying nothing, but he's there. And Jesus was there asleep. And when they woke him up, he said to them, like, really, guys? Can you imagine? Like, a lot of times we read these things and we don't picture it in real life. And he wakes up and Jesus is like, really, guys? This is why you woke me up? A storm? I was asleep. And he said that the water had come and he said, peace, be still. He said, why don't you guys have faith? He's like, why don't you guys trust that what I say will come to pass? If I said we're going to make it, we're going to make it. Regardless of the storm, we are going to make it. If I said it, I will bring it to pass. If Jesus who said it is responsible for what he spoke, why are you tripping? It's not your responsibility to make it happen. Your job is to believe and watch it happen.